What's the wave? It's the Kraze. What's the wave? What's the wave? It's the Kraze show. What's the wave? It's the Kraze show. What's the wave? What's the wave? It's the Kraze show. What's the wave? It's the Kraze. What's the wave? What's the wave? It's the Kraze show. You know exactly what it is when you play it on. Miss Kraze got them going crazy. It's the Kraze show.
Welcome down, guys. Welcome back to another episode of the Kraze Show. Once again, I am your host, Miss Kraze, in the building. All right, and of course, I got TMP, A67's Films on my production. Y'all show. Thank you, Chris. Chris kind of 5 seconds short of the class, but y'all feel us though. And DJ Chris on the ones and twos. Shout out to DJ Chris.
And then we got your girl in the building.
Who?
Go get him.
Go get him.
Got him.
And guys, we got a dope MC here tonight with us. We're going to kick it with. He's here from FLINT. FLINT, our first FLINT artist. This is dope. His name is Atlis. We're going to get to kick it, know a little bit about Atlis and hear some of his music. And he's going to get that Hot 16 cranking as well, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Yes, ma'am.
Welcome down, Atlis.
Thank you.
Atlis, how are you?
Tired.
You tired?
Oh, yeah.
You're supposed to be amped up. You're on a
tired.
Kraze show.
I'm tired, but I'm still amped.
Okay.
Until I get home.
Oh, wow.
That's when you wake up, yeah.
I mean, when I get home, probably more than likely I'm going to be doing something.
Yeah, you ain't going to be ready to go to sleep.
Right.
Who is Atlis? Where you come from? What you do? How you start rapping?
Well, I'm from Flint, Michigan. Actually, the Bucktown section, Beecher. We just won the state championship.
Oh, shout out.
But yeah, that's my section. I've been doing music since I was about 8. Well, I've been writing since I was about 8. At first, I wanted to be a singer.
Wow.
Voice start crackling, and I said, well, I can write these rhymes.
Okay.
So I started rapping. Ever since I've been pretty much able to write, I've been writing. And then I took it serious when my stepmom's mom died.
Oh,
that's my granny.
Sorry to hear that.
So I was like 13. I started taking that serious, and I was going through some things. So I started working on putting stuff together.
You start pouring some of your stuff that you was going through out on your music. That's dope.
Yeah.
You spoke on your granny and stuff, right?
Yeah.
So did you go to church and stuff with your granny and get in the music?
She was a Jehovah's Witness, but she never forced it on us.
Okay.
So it was more like she supported us no matter what we did.
That's cool.
Okay, that's dope.
Mostly it was more like playing video games with her and listening to her wisdom. Because before she was a Jehovah's Witness, she was just as street as I am now.
Oh, wow.
So
be like that. Hey, them grannies. Shout out to them
the wisdom
grannies.
she gave me got me out of a lot of shit.
Did you come from like a big group, like sibling, in terms of siblings?
I'm the oldest, I want to say 10.
10?
Oh, wow. That's
Same
nice.
mom, few?
That's nice.
Same dad? Or just kind of?
Well, my dad got 6, my mom got 4. Then I got
so you came from
a lot of stepbrothers and sisters too.
Okay.
You got a nice community.
Right.
That's
but I'm
nice.
the oldest, so it's like all ass whoopers came to me first.
You know what? You was the example.
You the oldest.
Yeah.
You gotta lead by example.
Now you from what? Now, are you from the MC Breed era, Flint, or what? Cause come on now.
On my first album, me and Breed supposed to have a song together.
Oh, so you are from that era.
He actually passed. Like he passed like a couple of months before I get him in the studio.
That sucks.
And I ended up releasing it without him.
R.I.P. MC Breed.
Okay, shout out to MC Breed.
Me and Shorty Low was supposed to have a song together.
Oh yeah, Shorty Low.
I was the new artist on the label, and me and Shorty Low had like kind of connected lightweight by phone.
Okay.
And we supposed to do the song together. That didn't fall through. He died.
Oh man, everybody dying on you.
Right, so
before
my
you get
feature
them-
game is sucked because
them
I'm
verses.
like,
Hey, maybe them features ain't mean you gotta just get out there. You know.
Now, let me ask you this really quick. Sorry, go. The Flint water crisis. Are you guys good on that out there? Is that better now, or how's that going?
it's really not good. I mean, we haven't heard. Honestly, to be honest with you, I have not heard. I don't know about nobody else, but I have not heard about no solution.
Yeah.
I ain't heard about no solution.
Me neither.
So still, like, my mentality now is like most people in Flint mentality is to bottle water.
That's
Like,
it.
they're just gonna
It's
bottle
just
water.
the way of life now,
It's the way of life for us.
Yeah,
Like,
I feel you.
even when we go to other cities, it's more like we
don't
make
even
sure we
trust
stock
it.
up on water.
Yeah.
Like when I'm going to Atlanta in a few days on the 23rd.
Okay.
I got a case of water in my car
Right.
because I don't trust water, tap water no
I
more.
feel you though.
And even though I still have to shower in it,
Yeah.
like I feel my immune system probably done adapted, but a
Yeah.
lot of people haven't.
Okay.
So yeah, that like we haven't really heard anything about that as far as the water crisis being solved.
Being the solution.
But they are doing something a lot of people don't know. I don't know if anybody from Flint is watching, but they are doing something about as far as the financial gain from it.
Okay. Yeah.
Right. And I'm not gonna lie, I have not filed, even though I got the information, I have not filed. I mean, I have not been affected. I mean, I'm not suffered from it.
That's
So,
what I was gonna ask you
that's what
too.
they suffered and affected are two different things.
like the worst thing that happened to me was this whole arm, tattoos and all, like scaled up. Like I looked like a lizard by the arm,
Really?
and it was eczema. I have
Oh,
eczema,
wow.
but very, very light eczema,
Okay.
and my whole arm scaled up for a couple of days. I put lotion and calamine lotion and all that.
Okay, and it came
and everything
back.
straightened up. But I mean, I've not really suffered, and there's other people that have suffered. So
More
I don't want to
so.
take the money.
Right.
Gotcha.
Damn. That's
Yeah, it was a
that-
bad
that's deep.
time.
It's lead in Detroit tap water, you know.
That's been rumored.
Yeah, it's
That's been
rumored that
rumored.
it is. You
But
know,
the
high
problem-
levels.
The problem actually came about was when they decided to switch over. I thought it was stupid. But who am I?
Right.
The water was fine when it was coming from Detroit.
Of course.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
They
they
say we got
decided
some
to
good water.
switch to Flint water. You know how many
Right.
you know how many people that got put in the Flint water? In the Flint River? You know how many cars have been put in the Flint River?
You say
How
it's
much
just
pollution has been put in the Flint River?
Yeah, horrible.
And they decided to switch to it immediately after the Flint water crisis.
And they have
Yeah.
a sanitation, like, you know, filtration system of their own, but it isn't.
Yeah, they should have stayed
Yeah.
where the hell they was at.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
if it's something's
absolutely.
good, why fix it?
Exactly.
If my car running A1, why would I fix it?
Right.
Yeah, that's true.
Period.
It's just stupid.
Well, good you still surviving through it. You said, like you said, you and your family good.
I sent my daughter, the one I actually had custody of. I sent
Okay.
her to my mom's house in Mount Morris, which y'all probably wouldn't know about.
I was gonna say, what's Mount Morris?
Might as well say Flint. Like, it's a bunch of little towns around Flint.
Okay, like
that
Westland
used to be a
and
part of
stuff
Flint.
here.
Right. It's like they all used to be a part of Flint once upon a
Okay.
time ago. They're not. But they're on a different water system. So I sent my child out there.
Oh, really? That's
And
awesome.
she's been there for the since she was 6 months old. And
So-
she's 8 now
Oh wow,
because of the water.
damn.
So I had to deal with my child from a distance.
How many children do you have?
I 8.
8
Ooh, you
children.
ain't playing with them.
Damn.
Yeah. I believe a chump worries about child support.
Talk about it, brother.
Okay.
Like a
A
chump,
chump does
A
worry
chump.
about child
You
support.
I
worried
like
about-
the sound of that.
financial over your legacy. Because
Yeah.
you'll break your neck to make money to buy this,
Before
cigarettes,
Amen,
blunts,
brother.
weed.
Yeah.
You'll break your neck to do go to the club. You'll break your neck to do all of that.
Do all the bull.
That's
Yeah.
important to you. Your children should be important to you. You're gonna pay. You're gonna pay for them kids anyway. If you're a real daddy, you're gonna pay.
Right.
That's true.
So why should financials be a reason that you don't have kids?
Okay. So let's
So-
talk about this.
Yeah.
Go ahead. No, knock them out the box. Go.
No, because I was gonna say the 8 kids, you know. So besides music, what else do you do?
Well, I'm a barber.
Yeah, we got that going.
Yeah,
With
you
your
did
crispy
mention
line
you
up
was
and stuff
Yep.
going.
Yep, Atlis Van Crispy. That's my name.
Okay, Atlis Van Crispy. I like
I'm
that.
a barber. I do photography.
Okay.
I do events. Like I got an event coming up, my uncle's birthday in Detroit. I gotta come down here and do that.
Okay.
I do videos. I just started to do videos, so I only charge like $85
Gotcha.
because I'm just starting. And
Okay.
I watch YouTube and learn everything. I do drywall, paint.
Gotcha.
That's what's
Detail.
up.
I have a
Hustler.
detailing company.
Yeah, a hustler.
I'm gonna have my son running my detail company all summer. Like I do everything based off the fact of necessity, which I call my video company Necessity Films. I'm working on a movie, which I'm having a hard time with, but I'm working on a movie.
So which is your passion? Like, is rap the main thing, or is that like one of the side hustles too? Which is your mainstream?
Art.
Art.
It's just art. Like
Okay.
anything as far as creating.
I got you.
That's why my name is Atlis, because Atlis would be a titan / god.
I was gonna ask you the meaning of your name. How'd you
nice.
come about with it?
Right, and gods create. And I'm a creator. I love anything pertaining to art creation.
Gotcha.
My reason for doing car detailing is because I like to see stuff go from old to new, restore. I draw portraits. Like I can sit there and draw her.
Dope.
That'll be nice.
Which I can't wait to. I draw people. Like I draw portraits. My boy Cassius the Gerber. I don't know if y'all ever heard of him. He battles. He from Flint. He had records. He passed away.
Damn.
I couldn't go to his funeral. I wouldn't go to his funeral.
Why not?
I drew him.
True.
My father, I drew him. I draw people. It's calming. But I just love art. Art
Sounds dope.
in general, no matter what kind of facet it is. And I do everything I do based off of necessity. Like growing up, we had a recording studio. My daddy bought me that recording studio because I'm the type of dude, if you can't do it, you know what? I'm sick of waiting. Like, if I tell you I need my car detailed, even though I know I can do it, I need my car detailed, and you take too long, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to YouTube it, figure it out,
and do it myself.
I've been like that ever since I was a child. Oh, I need $400, and you take it too long to give it to me, or let me
figure
borrow
out how
it.
to get it myself.
I'm going to do it myself.
Now, are you familiar with the Detroit scene at all? I mean, in terms of the music, are you out here doing music, or are you just, because some guys sometimes go back and forth, or you just mainly doing your stuff out of Flint?
Well, I just came back out of retirement.
Is that so?
My father's death.
Talking to Mike?
My
Talk closer
father's
to that mic.
death
Yeah, there
brought
you
me
go.
out of retirement.
Your father's death?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That
You
brought-
losing a lot of people. You
When
ain't
did
the
he
Bobby
pass?
Brown of hip-hop, is you?
Nah.
To Bobby Brown.
I'm sorry. God bless his heart.
But that
Bobby
brought
Brown
me.
be losing.
Like,
I've been
damn,
lost a
Bobby
lot of
Brown.
people. Y'all
Like,
know it.
I was in retirement. Like
God
I
bless
wouldn't
us
even touch a mic. I wouldn't do nothing with music.
Okay.
I got frustrated with rap
Yeah. it
because
happens.
of Flint, the support system. It's if I support you,
Yeah.
only you.
Right.
But if she come to me with her CD, I won't buy it. Oh, no. I'm not going to even listen to your music. I'm not going to do nothing with you. I support her.
It's like that down there?
That's how it is.
Shit.
That's real.
Same.
Like, I just had a
Yeah,
video
same.
shoot.
Yeah, sometimes, same shit here.
Like, I blew my whole budget on a video shoot. Everyone that's supposed to showed up never showed up.
To be in your video, you mean
Yeah.
your team, your crew, your homies?
My crew, 1 or 2 of them said they'll come, and it was ready. But everybody else that was scheduled to be in my video wouldn't come.
So you're not having the support that you want,
Right.
and doing what you do.
And that originally pushed me into retirement.
It happens.
And I was like, you know what? Fuck this. And I really lost my passion. And my father passed, I was like, it came across my mind to make a song for him. So 2 weeks later after he passed, I made a song for him.
Okay.
So then I started working on this current album that I'm working on now.
Which we're gonna get into some of that.
With some of that music.
That's
Yeah.
So I know you. I'm curious to hear what you sound like now, like what you putting out. You seem like a deep brother.
This album is a different approach.
Okay.
I had 2 albums before this.
Okay, so this
One
is
3. One is not even in circulation. The second one is in circulation, but it's a totally different. I'm singing on like this album. I'm singing on it.
Sing
Really?
with the crackle voice.
I have tightened up my
Oh,
skills.
okay, there you go.
It's the joint I'm singing on is actually an 80s song.
Oh,
It's
okay.
an 80s style song with the 80s beat. The video is gonna be 80s fully.
That sound dope.
Did you send us some of that? Do we have some of that to play?
You don't have that,
Oh, we don't see.
but you do have
Wah, wah,
my
wah.
new concept. I mean, like my new approach.
Your new approach. That's dope.
I'm a
Go
different
for it.
person. I'm not robbing people no more. I'm not
You not Robin Hood?
I'm not robbing people no more.
Shit.
I'm not just popping people in the alley no
You
more.
was robbing out in Flint?
In Atlanta, I was.
Hey.
I lived in Atlanta for
Leaves turnover
A
every
year?
day.
Yeah.
and when I was in Atlanta, I was in Atlanta. I made my music moves, but it was a couple situations that came about that I had to handle. So
Right.
I don't know.
You had to do what you had to do.
Right.
But I'm not in them days no more.
Good.
I'm about my people.
Good. That's the right way to be.
So my music is starting to reflect that. I got a
Gotcha.
song where I'm rowdy and talking about beating people up. But in the video, when you see the video, once I finally get it done,
Yeah.
it's going to show that the end of the video is going to show like I beat this dude up, but we able to shake up about it.
That's what's up. Turning it around. So let's get into introduce the first joint. I'm ready. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Hold on, what joint? I'm trying to figure out what joint she going to play first.
Yeah, which
Well,
one
what
you about
did
to put
you
on?
send us?
I sent you Real Nasty and Black
gonna-
Queen.
Which one do you want?
Oh, what you want to talk about first?
Chris ready for
Let's
whatever.
talk about my Black Queen.
Let's talk about that.
You gonna uplift us first?
Yeah,
Okay,
do
so
that.
introduce the joint. Tell them what it's about real quick.
This is my song, Black Queen. I originally wrote it about one person, one particular person. But as I start writing, it became about all Black women.
Dope. That's dope.
Because y'all don't get the shine that y'all deserve. Y'all queens.
Period.
Yeah, true.
I could dig it. Let's get into our Black Queens, guys.
Let's hear it.
Atlis on the Kraze Show. Miss Kraze on the Kraze Show.
I never took time to admire you. So many times I tried to rush you to the I-do's. I was in love with the outer, not the inner you. Third eye shut, I couldn't have you for an interview. It was bliss when we was in the nude, but didn't care to understand when you had attitudes. So I dismissed it as you bitchy and just being rude. Not understanding as a woman all that you endure. I was a product of this world and this cold city. I was a boy, but now a man, I'm hoping you forgive me. No, I ain't asking for your sympathies or any pity. I'm just asking, can I show you all the you that's in me? This world's twisted and it's you that they gon' always envy. And as a king, it's my job to fill you when you empty. I'm not saying you gon' fall for all my words and things. I'm just trying to show you that you are my black queen. My black queen. My black queen. I love you, black queen, no matter how this world try to make it seem. I'm in love with your essence and the energy you bring. So my actions, they gon' show you that you are my black queen. My black queen. I understand your pain, but see your hustle. Plus I understand your movements and your mental struggle. Your heart will always be safe for me. But to be honest, deep inside, I think we ancient beings. But through the years, we done took more than our heart can take. But now it's our job to reunite and take our place. I can admit my wrongs was acting like an adolescent. Not being pleasant, learning all my lessons. Knowing my actions kept you always stressing. I was a product of this world and this cold city. I was a boy, but now a man, I'm hoping you forgive me. No, I ain't asking for your sympathies or any pity. Girl, I'm just asking, can I show you all the you that's in me? My black queen, I love you, black queen, no matter how this world try to make it seem. I'm in love with your essence.
we need
Appreciate that. We can appreciate that. That was dope.
Thank you.
Yeah, we appreciate the lift up.
Definitely need
We
that.
need
type of
more music like that.
Yeah.
Like this music that I'm working on now, my last two albums was forced. It was more like I gotta make something. I gotta make something that fit in this lane, this lane. It's like this album, I don't give a fuck. Like I don't give a fuck if I sell any records.
You just make something you like.
I'm just making music. Like that's the difference between like when I came out of retirement, it was more of a I'm not trying to compete with this dude. I'm not trying to compete with this dude.
Right.
Because one, these niggas don't even want to see me. Like literally, they don't want to see me. It's like they get to the point where they won't even put me on shows in Flint.
Why?
The competition factor. It's like you got this dude trying to sound like this dude. This dude trying to sound like this dude. This dude that trying to sound like this dude. I study the game. Not only did I been in the rap game for years, it's that I know the business too. So it's like to have me on stage against you, you don't want that. Like
So
a lot of them don't
stage,
want
huh?
that.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
It's even that, or I reach out to cats like I'm not a petty dude. I reach out to everybody like, yo, let's do a track together. I don't charge for features. I'm not hungry for money.
That's what's up.
I
You
don't
just
charge
doing it
for
for the
features.
love of it.
You do it for
Like-
the passion. And a lot of people stop doing music for passion.
Right.
Right, I just
So that's
do it.
good.
They do it for influence now.
Yeah.
I told the
Image.
dude the other day, like, dude, you do a
Trend.
song
It's a
with me.
trend for a lot
Yeah.
of cats. A lot of cats ain't even really for real
Exactly.
dope. They just see what they see in videos. They want that life, and they want it now.
That's true.
Like, even though it's cats that I'm bigger than, it's cats that I'm smaller than. I know what I bring to the table. I stayed in Atlanta. I wasn't just in Atlanta bullshitting. I was working. So I got connections there. So I could charge people. And the only people I do charge people that bullshitters. I charge $300 for a feature for a bullshitter. Because I'm going to be the one that promote it. It's like, at this point, like, I do that, but like I said, most of the time I don't charge. For the simple fact, it's just I do it for love. Like, I can create out of air. So why would I charge you for it?
And who are some of your influences in terms of music? Like, where do you get your, like, who did you listen to growing up?
Well, growing up, I listened to early days MC Hammer, Tupac. Like I had the haircut and everything. The pants.
He's in the pants.
I had the pants. I had the haircut.
was
Everything.
classic.
I've never heard nobody say goddamn Hammer.
Hammer.
It was let's see.
Hammer was an
I know,
entertainer.
I remember
really
where I
was an
was the night
entertainer.
I heard
He definitely was.
you can't touch this. I remember where I was at and what I was
bad.
doing, and I was with B. Mickey and Tutu. We was somewhere with three dudes on West Grand
We're
Boulevard.
somewhere with three dudes.
and they turned on
Can't touch it.
Can't touch it. We was drunk on some Red Bull, like
Dude, can't touch it. Probably telling them niggas like, look,
beer.
knowing y'all asses. Yeah.
The bull with the beer,
That's what
the
we was
40-ounce joint.
40 ounces. He was hanging out like
Can't touch it.
can't
Like my
touch
BM from the east side, she from the east side of the D. She put me up on the bull.
East side
So
of
that's,
the hill.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hammer was my guy.
But Hammer, I
Break.
Oh, listen. Hold that thought. We're going to get it when we come back. We're going to take a break on the Kraze Show. Kick it a little bit more with Atlis. Y'all come right back on the Kraze Show. It's the Kraze Show. Miss Kraze on 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 the Kraze Show.
it's bananas where you can get turned off with just the
Woo!
words.
Y'all see, we be out to lunch.
You can get
on
turned
the
off with
Kraze
the
Show.
words.
We be out to lunch having a bar. Alright? We
Hootie hoo.
hootie hoo.
Shit, I forgot what we was talking about before the break.
We was talking about you. That's what we was talking about.
Yep.
Okay, so look, speaking of everything with Flint and, you know, the game and how the game is just in Flint, it sounds like a bunch of crabs in a bucket, you know, for real.
It is.
But that's most cities. They got a bunch of crabs in the bucket, you know. But as far as your music goes, do you think you would be able to, like, expand further outside of your city? And is that something you think, you know, you're interested in doing?
Yeah, like I said, I've been dabbling a lot with Atlanta, but honestly, I've always been an East Coast. I always gravitated towards the East Coast sound, style, and all of that. I be honest with you, if I had it like that, to move to New York or somewhere on the East Coast, I think I would probably shoot to the roof.
What you mean by that?
Is a spot.
I believe I'll fit more in that.
Okay, got you. Like, take off quicker.
Right, because I'm not a fad rapper. I don't follow trends and fads. When the auto-tune thing was in, I wouldn't do it. I got one song that I auto-tuned on, and it fit the song. That's the only reason I let it stay. Other than that, I wasn't with it.
Yeah, most
Like-
artists just used it too much.
Like, my brother was like, I'm gonna throw auto tune on your song.
Yeah.
I done looked at him. I said, you throw auto tune on my phone, me and you fighting. Like,
Now, do
that's-
you mix any of your R&B with your hip hop that you do? Do you still sing as well, or is it just rapping?
no, I just rap.
Just
But
rap. Okay.
with this album, I do what I'm compelled to do.
Mm-hmm.
And I had an idea. I listened to a lot of Prince.
Mhm.
Prince is
Wow.
one of my favorite artists.
Okay, that's dope.
We was talking about who influences me.
Yeah.
As far as R&B, David Ruffin,
Mm.
Prince, Michael,
Dope.
Luther, of course,
Mm-hmm.
but Prince mainly, because Prince didn't give a fuck. He was out
Right.
the box. I don't give a fuck.
What's your favorite Prince joint?
My favorite Prince joint was that's a tough one.
It is a tough one because he got so many.
Baby. That's my
And I
shit.
listened to one this morning when I woke up. It was just, I think it was Diamonds and Pearls.
That one's the one.
Darling Nikki is, I want to say, my favorite record from Prince.
Okay, yeah, that was the
Darling
jam.
Nikki.
I'm gonna
And
listen to
like
that.
Prince don't give a fuck, and it's like creating he's creating. I think if Prince would have stayed along around,
Oh,
he would have
man.
had a rap record.
Yeah, he probably would have.
Prince
he
would've
probably
rapped.
would've He probably would have been on the track with a rapper.
He
That's for
definitely
sure.
would have been on the
I
track.
believe with Prince's openness,
He could
his
hit
openness,
Jacquees up.
he
Pac
would have
and
rapped.
Prince would have killed the joint together. Pac and Prince.
Yes.
Pac and Prince would have shut it down.
Yeah. It's like eventually he
You
would have
know
did a song with a
what?
rapper, or he would have rapped.
Yeah, he probably would have.
And
Mike
Prince,
too.
She gonna make a remix.
Prince would have did. I mean, Michael probably would have been the first to do a record with a rapper. But I believe if Prince had enough time, Prince would have rapped himself, at least on one song.
At least, huh?
And that's what made me step out the box. Is I'm listening to, I was riding, I'm listening to the whole Purple Rain joint. I'm like, dog, I'm thinking about this beat in my head. It's a beat coming in my head. I start writing in my song. I think I like her, and she likes me too. I want to take her on a dinner date or two. I said, okay. And I start writing this song in my head. I got to the crib, called my boys, like, dog, get over here. You got to make this record for me. I got him over there. He like, man, what the fuck is you on? I said, dog, it got to go like this. Do, da, da, do, da, do, da, da, do.
And that is how that sounds.
An 80s record.
Okay.
But it sounded different than what I was telling him,
yeah.
but I got the beat. I called my boy in Atlanta, make this beat for me. He made it. I'm like, dog, like I'm singing on this. He like, dog, you done lost your shit. I said, yes, I'm singing on this one record.
I want to hear that song you singing now.
Right, I
So
want to hear that side of it too.
I've been taking my sweet ass time making that because I want it to be perfect.
I want to know what your voice singing sounds like.
Me too.
Cause it seems like okay, so
Shit, me too.
Don't even worry about it. 'Cause
Yeah,
if he don't know what it sound like, we ain't
Me
got-
too.
we ain't try-
I have not.
Me too.
I have practiced.
Like
this
you an
is
alto, tenor, or soprano.
like I don't even know. My cousin, I have a cousin. He's a doctor. He works at MSU in Flint. He's a doctor, but he sings his ass off. He's Aretha Franklin's. Well, no, Jennifer Lewis's godson, and he's been around the music industry his whole life. He's helping me with the
Who's
vocals.
Jennifer
on that.
Lewis?
Jennifer Lewis, the actor.
Oh, the actor.
He's helping me on this record.
Tell her what it is. You know what it is.
You talking about something? Do I know who Jennifer
Blackish.
Yeah, the older lady. She always yelling.
Oh, that's I know you talking about. that,
always
The
yelling.
mama.
yeah. Right.
Why you just assume I just know it?
Alright. So who's your I'm gonna always ask everybody this
I do a
question.
little bit.
It's the Kraze Top 5.
We're gonna do the Kraze top 5. We always do that. Name your hottest 5 artists.
Hottest 5 artists.
Your favorite top 5, yeah.
Dead or alive or just alive?
Yeah, dead or
Dead or
not?
alive, don't even matter. Your top 5.
If I do dead or alive, I mean dead, then that'd be fucked up.
Everybody dead.
Everybody dead. Yep.
That'd be
let's do
fucked up
that.
because my whole list would be filled up.
Oh.
Well, we have to do dead and alive then.
Alive, I would have to say Jada.
Jada who?
Jada Kiss.
Oh, Jada Kiss.
What you talking, Jada Pickett?
First, I'm like,
Like all time,
Jada?
my list is full. My list is full.
Right. like
Well,
she
I'm
done
not
did
gonna-
a couple of little joints. I'm like,
All right, I'm not gonna even do them dirty like that. I'm talking about. I'm gonna talk about people that actually are still doing music. Because
It don't matter. If
He's
Jada's one of your
still
top
doing music.
5, Jada's your top 5. He's still doing music.
I want to say Jay-Z, even though he ain't dropped nothing in a minute.
Don't matter.
Right, that's a classic.
Jay-Z.
That's tough if I take out people that ain't doing shit really. Scarface, even though he ain't doing it. I just say Scarface.
That was one of my Scarface was one of my favorite rappers too.
Mostly older cats.
Seriously.
Royce.
Hey.
Okay.
Royce always
That's
like
fine.
Royce is in there. He don't get the credit he deserves.
Yeah.
And
He don't.
I go for bars, so I'll say Buttons. Joe Buttons.
Joe Budden. See, I ain't heard him in a while, but he used to have some spits.
Like, I go by bars. Like,
Mm-hmm.
he's an influence.
Yeah.
Like, people overlook Joe Buttons. That whole Slaughterhouse Squad that Eminem put together was the shit.
True.
Yeah,
And I wish they would have never fell out because they are the shit.
Yeah.
Like, lyrically, that's where rappers need to aim.
That is true. They were lyrical.
Yeah, I
as
feel
hell.
you. So what you gonna bring? What you think you bring it different to the game that we haven't seen yet?
I don't give a fuck. I mean, a lot of rappers
We've
say
seen that.
a lot of rappers say they don't give a fuck, but
Right.
I'm doing it because I'm an artist.
Mm-hmm.
Like, even from a child, drawing portraits and pictures. I'm
Gotcha.
just doing art. I'm enjoying myself. I'm having fun doing what I love. I lost myself when I start worrying about, well, I gotta sound like this, that. I need to put something to sound like this. I lost myself. So now I don't give a fuck no more. And
I feel you.
I bring something different to the game is that not only am I an artist, but I can find myself in any niche that's needed,
I heard that.
which other artists need to emulate. You know what I'm saying? As an artist, you can't trust yourself in the next motherfucker. You got to trust yourself in you. If you tell me you're going to do something for me and you don't do it in
That's
a certain
right.
amount of time, I'm going to do it myself. I'll figure it out. And all artists need to be that way because artists are getting screwed over at an alarming
Absolutely.
rate.
So look, I want to get into this other song now that you got. 'Cause
Yeah,
we did one.
right. And we ready to hear a song
I want
too.
to hear.
This is
What's
actually
it called? What's
Is
it
this your
called?
single?
this is the main single.
Okay.
Main
We're
single.
gonna get into the main
My
single.
favorite song too.
His favorite song.
This one is which one is this one?
Real nasty.
Real nasty. Atlis, y'all.
I'm a Scorpio. So
Dame la ciencia.
She like them Doonies beat up, love it when I eat up. The tempo I'ma speed up, I'm hoping she can keep up. Let her squirt all on my tongue, keep on going then she run. Pull her back and keep on licking, now she screaming out her lungs. Nasty, like it real nasty. She like it when I choke her up and smack her on her ass cheeks. She ain't never met a motherfucker like me. Beat them cheeks from the back while I'm sipping iced tea. Hot boy shit, like this hot boy dick. Every time I pull up, I like to show her new tricks. Honey packs and Henny, it's gonna be a good night. Every time I'm up in it, I'm like, damn, it's tight. Let my body do the work. I get on work and put in work. On my face, I let her twerk and burst them biscuits till it hurt. She like to see me coming, she said shoot it anywhere. But she tell me every time, just don't get it in my hair. Nasty, she like it real nasty. She like the way I choke her up and smack her on her ass cheeks. Nasty, I like it real nasty. I like to pull her hair, choke her up and smack her ass cheeks. Hot boy shit, I'm on some hot boy shit. Every time I come around, she want this hot boy dick. Hot boy shit, I'm on my hot boy shit. Every time I come around, she want this hot boy dick. Ass super juicy and her toes is so pretty. Y'all are playing with her titties, with my face all in her kitties. I swear it's super juicy.
Explicit.
Damn, that one was fire too.
it's very explicit.
That's very explicit.
I wanted to come up with something that fit
Relatable.
me
Yeah.
because, like I said, I'm a Scorpio. People don't believe in signs. I do. Like, signs
I do
match
too.
their owner.
Sometimes
it
they
matches
do.
It matches me. I have a bad temper, fucked up attitude. I love people though, but I'm freaky as shit. and that song matches me. I wanted to make a song that I actually this album is me letting loose. Just fuck it.
Yeah.
And that song was my fuck it.
Right.
Like, I wanted y'all to know, like, this is what I'm about.
That was it. That was your Luke.
I suck toes. I do all of that shit. Like, I'm about all that shit. I'm about that life for real.
That was dope.
And
I like it.
I wanted to put it on a record.
Who's on the production? Would it be anybody that
Who's
we
on the
would know?
production?
Or?
I found the dude on that's fucked up how on there. I found the dude on YouTube.
Yeah.
A lot of people buy steal YouTube beats.
Yeah.
I don't believe in
Correction.
stealing. My father placed that on my heart. I don't steal. Instead of stealing the beat,
him in Georgia.
He said he was doing what he had to do.
I was robbing
asking for
I was robbing fucked up dudes.
He said he was doing what he had to
I
do.
was robbing
I
other.
had to get him on that one, baby.
I was robbing other
I'm
fucked
about
up
to let
dudes.
that shit
Robin
slide.
Hood.
bro.
I
He
was
robbing
robbing
Peter
dudes
to
that
pay
was already
Paul.
fucked up.
That's stealing.
That ain't
though,
no.
baby.
But
No.
as far
That's how
as-
you look at it. It's stealing.
I mean, that was the old me.
Okay.
Tell them
I mean,
to the
but
people with the
new
PPP
you.
loans.
I can
All
respect
of
that.
his instillment came upon me when I was like 30-something.
I can respect that.
Yeah,
The
you
new
gotta
you.
gain that maturity to.
Right.
Good. When you
So-
clean that up, good, Atlas.
Instead of stealing the beat, like I found the beat on YouTube, I rapped on it.
That's dope.
But I wouldn't release it.
Mm-hmm.
I sat on it. And I got the girl that's on there, I got her on there.
Okay.
And I'm like, all right, I got to figure out how to get this beat, make it mine.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm a producer over there working, trying to remake the beat. I said, fuck that. I found the dude through his Facebook,
Through his
YouTube.
email and stuff, yeah.
And I found him. I leased the beat.
My God,
Right now, I'm leasing that beat.
Okay, right.
I'm going to buy it. That's my
what's up.
main goal.
A lot of people doing that.
Instead of stealing it, I just used it, sat on it, leased it. So, and then I start coming up with the concept for the song. Like, I was in a fucking freaky ass mood.
Damn.
I'm kind of celibate. I'm picky on who I mess with.
I heard that.
Kinda
Ain't nothing wrong with
celibate.
that.
I feel that.
Condoms
I
don't work.
feel it.
Yeah.
So,
You have to be
just for
the,
whoever I mess with,
I feel it,
can't fuck with it with a condom because it's not gonna work.
Yeah.
So I'm picky on who I mess with. So I was in a horny ass state and had nobody to mess with.
oh Lord.
So I'm like, okay, I'm fucked up. Like I'm sitting there walking around the house pacing and I heard this beat. I said, just sit down and write some music. I clicked on the first beat, which was that one. I was like,
That's what's on your mind. That's what
that
you
was
think.
originally supposed to be a slower paced song and more sex room vibe. Meet
Okay.
me in the sex room. Like, it was supposed to be that, but it turned out to be that. So I just let it go. I would go with
I
the
feel
flow.
that. Right.
Now when the
Okay.
female did her verse for the song, the verse was so that way.
She wrote her own part, or did you already have that ready for?
She wrote her own part,
Okay.
and this is her first actual song being on ever. I was like, she was recording her verse. I said, I'll be right back.
What you gonna do?
It was just a little too much.
I'll be
clearly.
right back. I gotta go to the bathroom for a minute now.
That's like Kraze show after dark though, bro.
Like, yo, her verse was so fucking.
You heard that song?
Like what the? No, I'm
Her
saying,
verse
that's
was
your story,
so
though.
cold that I had to go to another room. I couldn't deal. Like, dog, her verse is nastier than my two verses.
Okay.
Females usually cut it
But
down.
it's for her first verse, her first song. It's dope.
Okay. Is she an artist that's working the Flint area scene, working the Flint scene too, or
Brand new.
that was the
Yep.
one and only song she
Brand
done
new
so
artist?
far?
Brand new.
Bring her
So,
down. We need more females to rep the
Definitely
show.
need some
I want to.
females.
She works at GM, so
Oh, them, yeah. Them
GM
plant
have days
schedules.
off.
her days off.
Okay, but
if you got a day off on a weekend, she
We
can
might,
do it.
if she don't, send me her music and we'll go from there.
Like, she don't got nothing. That's her first
Oh, she's
record.
brand new.
Brand new, like
Oh, okay.
baby.
Yeah, then come back with it.
That's another thing. I birthed a lot of rappers in Flint, and
Is that so?
Flint is so we're not giving credit.
How is the music scene out there? I was gonna ask you, how is the Flint scene?
Dope,
Really?
dope.
Is it? Cause I don't
But
hear
the
about
killer-
a lot of cats.
The killer part about it
Oh,
is
you said it is though. Okay.
the most
CP.
dominant rappers in Flint. You wouldn't be able to distinguish them from Detroit artists.
I was gonna really.
My only issue.
What
So
is
they
it, the
sound like the
sound?
Detroit artists. I was gonna ask you that too.
I'm from. You see the woo on the shirt.
Yeah.
I'm from the older school. Like,
Right. So you didn't
biting
adapt
another
that.
right, biting another person's joint don't get nothing with me. You know what I'm saying? I look at it as whack if you biting another style. Y&J, a lot of people don't respect him. I don't know if you heard of Y&J. The Coochie Man.
Oh yeah, Coochie Man.
Coochie Man.
He's from Flint.
Yes. Beecher, my hood. The hood I grew up in.
Okay.
He's my, actually, I regret I didn't
Oh, my
fuck with
goodness.
him when I had a chance to.
Okay.
He was begging me, big bro, let me get in the studio. Let me get in the studio.
Damn.
And I was like, I heard this shit, but I'm like, I ain't fucking
Oh,
with that.
see.
'Cause I'm a lyrical dude. I ain't
Yeah,
fuck with
but
that.
that's
I fucked up. I should have fucked
Right.
with him.
He making
But-
some noise.
Y&J took the style of Rio the Young OG, added his own swing to it, and
Okay.
made his own thing. I have the utmost respect for that boy.
That's what's up.
Lyrically, he couldn't hang with somebody like me.
See, we're gonna get Y&J. He gonna come do a show. I'm gonna play this back. You boy, you on a
couldn't
Kraze show?
I mean, lyrically, I'm just saying, he's not a lyrical dude.
What does he
He's
do?
a hit maker.
Okay, I got you.
I
There's,
really-
there's a difference.
Right, I love him and respect him because he took a style that everybody saturated and made his own.
Yeah,
Utmost
he made a
respect.
lane for
Okay.
That's
himself.
my look. Like my daddy and his daddy was like these.
Gotcha. So you know him from back when.
Right. So the kid came up with his own style, and it's the crab and the barrel mentality. It's other cats in Flint that hate him for that.
Well, we're going to take one more break, and we're going to come back here a little bit more about that, but we're also going to have you get ready for your Hot 16. Did you come prepared for that? Okay, so we're going to go into a break, talk about it, and then we're going to get that Hot 16 when we come back from Atlis on the Kraze show.
For sure.
You're rocking with Miss Kraze on the Kraze show, y'all. Miss Kraze on the Kraze show. Miss Kraze on the Kraze show. Miss Kraze on the Kraze show. Miss Kraze on the Kraze show.
Y'all hear it?
Man, I should have brought my whole selection with me.
Beat drop. How
I
y'all
should
doing?
have brought my mask, my hats, everything. I should have
You
had
sure
my whole
shoulda.
suitcase.
Kraze Hot 16.
On my podcast, I wear
Kraze.
everything.
Okay, that's what's up. We have to exchange information about your podcast. We're going to get into that Hot 16.
Yeah.
We about
let's
to
get
do
it.
that.
Miss Kraze
got the
Hot
XB?
16. We got a hot. Rest in peace to DMX. He said he want to spit off some X. So guys, please let us get this track off.
Put your X up.
You are now in the presence of greatness. They say they going ape shit. I reach in the toilet and make them taste it. This rap shit I strip down to the basics. Ugly faces on rappers, the opposite of a facelift. These rappers so funny. They talking hard and acting tough. But I come from a city where niggas call you bluff. Talking gangster till the pressure is applied. Just a little dog barking and I woof. You run aside. Game over, not for me, but for you, and I'm sharpening on my sword. Yeah, I'm coming for a few. See, I'm nasty like a hooker with 3 or 4 diseases. Dirty panties, old bra, and they took a bath since last season. They say I'm mean, and I say it for a reason. Whack niggas getting paid, but they shouldn't even be breathing. Snatching up places, I'm only thinking of eating. If you thinking about beef, then I think you should go vegan. Lyrically, I take the pillow out from under users. And niggas are chilled and they blankets and they underoos. I'm so chill, cause niggas undercover dude. Rap dudes actors, so I'm scripted down in Glover's room. I'm the king, you can't bury me in tombs. I'd rather be buried in the little pretty bitch's tomb. Fill of dick, kick her out till later. Have a whole feeling like a... But I'm the definition of a fucking king. I ain't gotta switch teams just to switch a fucking ring. My voice cold, give these bitches wet dreams. My exes say they don't love me, but really I'm...
That
You
ain't
was
what they
killing it.
mean.
Yeah, man, I got a little something in
Nigga
my
said
system.
that ain't what they mean.
Hey,
I got a little
was
something
Wait
in
a
my
minute,
system.
Jabbar, go.
Gotcha. Hey.
I got a little something in my system.
That's what's up.
Hey.
But that record, that verse, it's a record that I shouldn't have fucked up on. But
Nah, you killed
like I
it.
said, I got a little something in my system. So
Yeah, it was hot.
Ain't
It
no
was a
fuck
hot
up in
16.
respecting and paying homage.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. You know what I wanted to ask you? It has nothing to do with music at all. What is your take on yesterday's verdict? How about that, y'all? Not guilty on all 3. Derek,
I mean, guilty on
Not
all
I'm
guilty.
sorry. Guilty. God, shoot me. No, God, don't shoot me. Oh, my God. Some more editing.
No, it's all right. It's all right.
No, but what's your take on the guilty on all 3?
I'm happy that an officer of the law that fucked up is finally getting his just due.
Yeah, man. Seriously, like that was
I say.
a little bit
Like,
weight lifted. I
it
swear,
should-
because it was intense,
Yeah.
and they was ready to unlock and load if it had went any other way. So they
And
done
then
tore that
some.
boy down.
I want to get that freestyle over.
Nah, I ain't no getting no
But,
overs, bro.
Get it over.
With no freestyles over.
My thing is this.
You killed it.
My thing is this.
Mm-hmm.
I feel that every officer, like, at the end of the day, I feel like if my life is in danger, he got a body cam. He see that he fucking up. His body cam see that he fucking up.
Yeah.
If I pull out and pop this dude, like, my life is in danger. I don't give a fuck who you are. Your badge don't mean shit. You are human. We are sovereign citizens of this planet.
Okay. Are you sovereign?
No, but I'm saying, like, we all are human
Yeah.
at the end of the day.
Right.
Titles make us above the next.
I believe that.
You know what I'm saying? Titles is the only thing that make us above the next.
Yeah.
If a judge pull his gun out and try to shoot at me, I don't know you're a fucking judge unless he got his robes on. So if I pop him for trying to kill me, well, oh, you killed the judge. I didn't know he was a fucking judge. I knew
What
it was
difference
a
does it make
human
if he's a
trying to
judge?
kill me.
Right.
I knew he was a human
At
trying
that
to kill
point,
me.
it don't matter.
His uniform, the police officer's uniform, is the only thing that distinguishes me from him. My father's uniform, his military uniform. If he was to try to kill me, if he didn't have a uniform on, I don't know he's military.
It categorizes people.
Right.
Yeah, it does.
So thus far, if I'm in my car, minding my own business, and I see him reach for his shit and I pop him, he's a human trying to kill me.
Yeah.
His body cam shows that I was innocent and he pulled. So I pulled. Thus far, he's a human trying to kill another human. Fuck that uniform.
That's true.
But if I kill him, guess what I gotta do? I'm gonna turn myself in because I'm a legit dude. Whatever the consequences is, it's consequences. I'm gonna deal with them.
Everything.
But I'm gonna go turn myself in. But guess what's gonna happen when I go walk through them doors and tell them I killed their officer? They're gonna kill my ass. So with that being said, why should I die for protecting my humanity from another human? You are a human just like me. You have a badge and a uniform.
Right.
That's the only difference. So
What's
With-
the girl that just well, as we were
Micaiah.
reading the verdict
Micaiah.
yes, it was, the verdict was getting read for that. It was
We gotta do.
another
That might
one.
be our topic for open.
Did
My
you know
cousin-
about the guy saying Blue Lives Matter after he shot her in defense of his
the
life?
dude that, I mean, the
The
chick
cop.
the chick that had the knife trying to stab the other chick.
The
Right,
15-year-old girl.
I
She was
can't
trying to
say.
stab another
Yeah.
chick.
That man did his job.
I don't agree on that.
Because
I
my
don't
thing
necessarily
is,
agree
if
either.
I was
I
there,
don't agree.
if I was there,
They be taking these
I don't
mass
have-
murderers in without incident.
Yeah.
She got caught 4 to the chest. Now, I
Right.
ain't saying she wasn't trying to stab some girl.
Exactly, but he could have shot her.
It's
He
a-
could have tased her, and she would have dropped the fucking knife.
it's a
He
double-sided
could have
coin.
spared her life.
We was
If it was
talking
a white
about that.
girl- If it was a white
He
girl,
could have
that's
spared her
all
life,
straight
man.
off
She's
the
a
bat.
kid. Come
Yeah.
on.
But
He's a kid.
we was talking about that at the barbershop. We was actually talking about that because
Yeah,
you know
barbershops
barbershops have
have-
all the
yeah.
discussions.
Yep.
At the barbershop, we was talking about how the girl got shot. Okay. The police officer, mind you, I believe I'm from Flint. If you're on the north side of Flint and a police officer rolls up, that police officer should be from that neighborhood because he'll know the people in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
If it was a black officer that knew the neighborhood, he'd know that girl or her daddy or her mama.
That probably would have helped.
See, that's policy.
He would have rolled
That
up.
would have helped.
He would have
that
rolled up with
situation.
a somewhat understanding of what might be going on.
Yeah, but he would have been able to call that person's name. I mean, it
Right.
would have helped the situation.
Shaniqua, put that knife down.
Of something. It's-
That's why we got to vote. The Detroit
Yeah.
City
But-
Charter right now got a residential law
It's a white cop.
for our people.
We got to take that into accountability.
I mean-
that into accountability. He does
then
not know
it's-
the area.
And then to me,
He
again,
didn't
it's-
have all the
I'm sorry.
details either.
Right.
He didn't have all the details of what's going on.
I
The
mean,
girl
he
was
just-
about to get jumped.
He seen a knife. He acted on that in itself. But my thing is,
She
a
called him.
kitchen knife. Like, she a girl. Do you really think she knew what artery to go
Well,
at?
look.
It could have ended up in a cut.
But that's a chance
She could
that
have killed her. He can't take that chance. True,
All I know
true
is
or
people
not.
showed
But
up at her house. Wasn't she at home?
Yeah.
yeah,
she
So it
called
don't
him.
matter. Ohio just passed the stand your ground law. We gonna see how that goes.
She
was
called
at
them.
home.
She
Somebody
called
she
them.
said
was
these
up
grown
with her.
people are at my house. That's what she said. She said grown girls are over here trying to fight us.
Hey,
He can't be blamed for that. If anything, the
Therefore,
people.
she
I'm gonna tell you how
should've
the law
lost her
works.
life.
Is I'm not in criminal justice, but my father, God rest his soul, he was doing criminal justice courses, and I was helping him with his courses, so I learned a lot. In that case, the people that are alive, they're the ones that should be charged for that. The people that came with that girl to jump that girl that got killed,
yeah.
they should be charged.
and some
the
they could
girl
be
that's
they should
alive.
be held accountable in some form. I agree.
But him,
But
he's a guy that
he's gonna get off though. That's not gonna.
he didn't know the area. He didn't know the people. He's a white guy, probably from
That
way
don't
out
really matter though.
6 miles away.
Not in this situation.
He
That
don't know the
matter.
people. He rode up on the situation he
To
had no
him,
idea
he said
about.
that blue lives matter.
But that part is fucked up
The point of
because
the
a
matter,
black life was lost.
Yeah, because the point of
Okay.
the matter is he said that, and his life wasn't in harm's way. It was the other girl.
That's the part that's fucked up.
Yeah.
It's because he rode up on a situation and didn't know what was going on. He
Mm-hmm.
saw a girl with a knife going to stab another girl,
And as
he
a
acted.
cop, that's him doing his job.
Because if
To
I
protect another citizen
Yeah.
from another citizen, no matter what.
That's what I'm saying. So that's what I said.
But
He gonna get off. Is he didn't? But I just
He didn't
said
have to take extreme deadly force.
he could have gave her a shot
didn't
that
have
could
to
have
take deadly
possibly
force.
she could have
one
survived.
shot would've dropped
Yeah,
her.
they train
One
you
shot.
for that type
Yeah.
of shit. you
But that's
know,
another
so
thing. What she just said, they're trained for that.
I
Yeah.
know.
Police
called
and
disarming.
Marines. I know two things about them. Marines are taught to shoot head, two to the chest. Police officers are taught to shoot straight for the chest, no matter how many shots it is.
Yeah.
Center mass.
By
So
my
he
side.
jumped
but
out.
my thing is, if he didn't follow protocol in that one instant and decided to spare the life and just get the time, do you think he would have been
He
suspended?
didn't halt a
He probably would have
warning.
been awarded.
That's what
and
it
look,
is.
you know what I'm saying?
He didn't
so
halt a warning.
it's okay to step out of the regular. I was talking to this one chick earlier, just Dewana. She's really, you ever heard of her?
No.
But I ain't gonna get into that. Cause she was saying the same thing, and she ended up saying, "I'm about to block you, Tasha." I'm like,
It's a good last name.
yes, Dewana.
It's a good last name.
And I
We
follow
gonna
her,
go
and I
get
just
our
shared some of her
slave
stuff.
names.
Yep, and I just shared some of her stuff, but she had a whole lot.
I don't
she-
wanna talk about
I know all about it. So but we have to do a topic on that.
But like, yo, me,
For real, 'cause,
my pops taught me. My pops are the Marines.
Oh,
He
shout
taught
out.
me everything that became of hand-to-hand combat.
Yeah.
Everything about hand-to-hand combat. So instantly, when I fight somebody, I'm trained. Duck, swoop, ribs, jaw. Instantly, no matter what.
Now you
I've been
just
doing
put
that
them up
my
on
whole
you.
life. I'm doing that my whole life. Ribs, jaw. If the motherfucker big enough to take it, he take it, and we gotta fight.
You gotta fight.
But other than that, usually ribs, jaw, he knocked the fuck out.
Damn.
So anybody I fight, let's say I was a domestic violence type of dude, which I'm not.
I hope you're not.
You better
I have-
not be talking
I
about
have
black
a-
queens.
I have
Right,
a
then
I have
go
a
home and
3-hit rule.
smack a black queen.
I have a 3-hit rule. With a female, I have a 3-hit rule. You hit me
I'd
the
knock a black queen out.
Bedroom violence. Look,
them first 3 hits. Them first 3 hits is emotional.
real nasty.
That fourth
Look,
one,
Chris
you
about
trying
to
to
walk
hurt
off
me.
set. Chris about to walk off set.
But let's say I was a domestic violence type of dude.
Yeah.
I'm not thinking about hurting
We
my
don't
woman.
wanna say that.
I'm not thinking about hurting my woman, but if she provoked me to get me to that point, my training is instantly ribs,
She
jaw.
gonna be fucked up.
With your woman? Nah.
And what I'm saying is, people are my thing is, people are a creature of habit.
You a They Joy Road nigga
People
in
are.
real life.
I'm just saying, people are a creature of habit.
It's not for your woman, honey.
I'm just saying,
That's defensive.
a fucked up person. My thing is,
come
a
on,
fucked up
Drop,
person.
chop, ribs.
Hey.
A fucked up person.
Out of there.
The next girl that they Atlis, you better duck, bitch.
But I'm just saying, a
Atlas-
fucked up person. Anybody
if you
that
push
has,
him, you better duck, bitch.
Atlas ain't playing
you
with
better
you.
stop
I'm just saying,
pushing
Gonna drop,
Anybody
or you
sock
get
and
pushed
roll.
back.
humans are a creature of
Back a
habit.
bitch on her toes.
Ike ain't playing with you.
My philosophy is people are creatures
Nah,
of
I
habit.
don't wanna get outside,
Have you
yeah.
ever been driving and just been like, damn, I don't even remember turning
Tunnel
that
vision.
corner.
Yeah, tunnel vision.
Yeah.
I don't even remember going to the grocery store because you're so used to it. People are humans. Creatures of habit. People do things they're
Primitive.
used to.
Yeah. There
So
you go.
when it comes to a
Right.
situation where you have to use the training that you may not even use for a long time, it snaps into place. That's what happened to him.
Yeah.
Like me, if I fight somebody instantly, I go for them 2 moves because I want to end it, and it naturally clicks right into place.
Okay. Well, let's try to keep that out of your relationship, though.
I mean, no, I was just saying that was a
And
scenario.
niggas- I got you.
I'm not abusive. I have a 3-hit rule.
Okay.
If a woman
A
hits me 3
3-year?
times,
Oh.
and if I can get away from her within them 3 hits, then she's safe.
Then you hit the
Is
dough.
she safe?
But if she connect with me a 4th time, I told you to stop. And at that point, I told you to stop. Now sit your ass down and reevaluate. If you got I'm a man of my shit though. If you call the police,
Close it out, then.
they call me. I mean, I did hit her, but she didn't hit me four fucking times before
I'm
this.
starving.
Is this some Flint shit?
I'm just saying, I have a code. I have sisters and daughters. I done ran into
Don't
plenty
hit
nigga
unless you
shit
want to get hit the fuck back.
about my daughters.
I get that part right there, though.
But if
All
my
right,
daughter,
we're
my-
gonna have to make
I'll
this a
tell
part
my
2,
daughter
Mr.
that.
Atlas, 'cause
Gotta make it part 2.
this is deep. So we're gonna have
That
to
is
bring
deep.
you back and talk about that. But go ahead and let everybody
That's
know
some
how
dating
they
shit.
can find your music and get in touch with you. Give me your social media stuff.
Oh well. My name is Atlis Van Crispy. You can find me on Facebook at Atlis Music, BDL Tony, Atlis Van Crispy, Pender Hughes Van Crispy. I think that's it.
Okay.
Instagram. You can find me at Atlis_music. YouTube is Atlis Music. Twitter Atlis Music. Snapchat Atlis 1000.
How you spelling your Atlas so they'll know how to spell it?
ATLIS.
Okay.
And you can also come see me at the corner of Carpenter and Saginaw. Carpenter and North Saginaw in Flint, Michigan, 7031. And you can get a nice haircut.
Okay. We gave out his show. Y'all go show him some love. Shout out to Flint. Much love, Mr. Atlas. Thank you for coming on and blessing the Kraze show. We appreciate you stopping by.
For sure.
Yeah, and
Thank
what
you.
about your single? Can they find that on the streaming platforms? Or?
The single, Real Nasty, is on Facebook it's on Facebook, but it's also on YouTube at
Okay.
the moment. You
So
type
they
in
can-
Real Nasty Atlis, ATLIS, on my Facebook page. I've been sharing it, but I don't want to get stolen, so
Gotcha.
I'm just limited. But Real Nasty, Black Queen, and You Ain't Bout That, BDL, is on my Facebook page.
Bad. Y'all check him out. Show him some love. Spread the word about Atlas. He got some dope music. Thank you again, Atlas, for coming out. Once again, y'all, we are out on the Kraze show. Hey.
What's the wave? It's the Kraze. What's the wave? What's the wave? It's the Kraze show. What's the wave? It's the Kraze show. What's the wave? What's the wave? It's the Kraze show. What's the wave? It's the Kraze. What's the wave? What's the wave? It's the Kraze show. You know exactly what it is when you play it down. Miss Kraze got them going crazy. It's the Kraze show.
Miss Kraze on the Kraze show.